I am Brian Sheely. This is my wife, Tennille. We got engaged in November.
In November of 2007.
2007, got married in October of 2008.
When we were looking for a photographer for the wedding, I didn't want it to look like everyone else's wedding photo standard.
We knew right when we saw her work and how nice she was and the way she was working with us, we knew that we were going to use her.
She's just as excited for you as you are yourself, and excited to get those moments for you.
We also thought it was great that Amber does more than just wedding photos. We decided to bring our son back and get some family portraits done.
And my son had an absolute blast with her.
When we got engaged, Connor's sister referred Amber to us, and she said, I have this really great photographer friend and she'll be perfect for the wedding. So we had a consultation with Amber and it went really great. I liked her portfolio and she showed us some different ideas. We really liked her personality, and so we decided to go with her. We got married on Valentine's Day. She photographed the whole thing. Our wedding day was pretty hectic. My family's huge, and so we were already behind. I liked Amber because she really didn't apply pressure like, come on guys, there's only one more hour left. She just kind of flowed with it, and she even stayed longer than she was supposed to because everything kind of was an hour behind.
And her husband, John, and her work together, and they both take photos from different angles. And somebody that's you can get along with and talk to is like a friend. And not, it's just all about business. It's actually their friends doing our wedding.
Your wedding's a very special day. I think Amber is good about understanding that, and she captured the moment perfectly.
My name is Amber, and I'm the owner of Shoop's Photography here in Folsom. Since high school, I used to work in the darkroom, create my own prints, roll my own film, and it was an amazing experience being able to provide that for somebody else. In the search for my own wedding photographer, we had some trouble finding a photographer that could relate to us, was the style we were looking for, but was also affordable for a regular person's budget. We're not all rock stars. It was about 9 months before my own wedding, and I was still in the planning stages, that my father had passed away, and I hadn't seen him in about 6 years. He'd been living on the beach in Hawaii, and some people might call him homeless, but we called him a permanent camper. We always loved to camp when I was a kid, so it fit him. I was his only child, so at that point in time, I flew out to Hawaii to take care of all the arrangements. And here's a man who had a tent and a dog and a couple duffel bags of the most necessary items. But in the bottom of one of these bags were all these photos from my childhood, and photos that I had sent him over the years. And it was at that moment that I realized how important photographs are. And it took my passion for photography to the next level, because without those photos, I wouldn't have had much of my dad left. And it's something that I can hold on to and I can always look back on. And when I shoot a wedding or a maternity session or a family session, I know that I'm creating something for you that's going to be cherished, not just by my clients, but by family for years and years to come.